Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are here in Jurassic World Evolution. We are going to return back to the original park. Yes, we are returning to Jurassic Park. For those of you who are not familiar with this game, it's a game that's been out for quite a while. But it's basically like a Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon type of game where you... Except the only difference is you're building a park for dinosaurs. I'm not going to explain the whole Jurassic Park deal because if you don't know about it by now, you've been living under a rock. So let's get started and head back to Jurassic Park.
This is so cool! It gets so much better, Mr. Cabot, believe me.
I didn't believe you the first time, John.
This is the abuse I'm paying for.
We all have our doubts, John.
But we want to believe. We just need assurances.
What's it like, seeing a dinosaur for the first time?
Oh, it's like, it's like the early days of a new romance. It's fascinating and exhilarating, until the fangs and the claws come out.
It's definitely a profound moment. It made an impression on me. Let's put it that way.
This is why Jurassic Park must succeed, Dr. Grant. I want the world to have that same profound memory.
You know, I could do without some of the memories of this place.
That's precisely why I asked you all to take this journey again. Had you been part of the process earlier, perhaps our first time around would have been different. A mistake I'm correcting.
We're giving you a chance to prove it, John.
More importantly, we're giving these dinosaurs a chance to live in harmony with the modern world.
However tenuous and unwise that may be.
I'm going to prove it to you all. And Dr. Malcolm, I'm going to prove you wrong.
First time for everything, I suppose.
As you can imagine, everything is a wee bit of a muddle on Isla Nublar, so we'll have our work cut out for us.
Yes, a return to the scene of the crime, as it were.
What crime would that be?
Hubris, John. Something that'll hopefully be managed a little more thoroughly this time.
I admit that I may have been too enthusiastic, and that it may have led to blind spots. That's why I've brought young Cabot Finch along with us.
So, what kind of science are you studying, Cabot?
Business.
Business? Oh, great. The last thing we need more of.
Alright guys,
After
so...
reviewing everything with Mr. Hammond, we'll need to
We'll let him
start
talk.
by placing an arrival point. Then, we can restore the core facilities and get a ranger outpost up and running.
We?
Well, you, actually, Dr. Grant, and Dr. Sattler, and Dr. Malcolm.
Much to do, but it sounds easy enough.
You really are new to this, aren't you, Finch?
Alright guys, so our first mission here is regaining control of the park. Or at least the main area of it. So that involves constructing an arrival helipad, and then we have to connect it to our path network. which I believe is already in place, and then we have to construct and connect the ranger outpost to the path network. So let's get to that. So here's our ranger outpost. Let's see here. We're gonna put this guy right there. Let me get a path going. Yeah, that'll work. And the arrival helipad, which I want over here. Let's see here. Have to put trees back in right here. Let's see here. There we go. The reason why I'm doing that is because I don't really want this being seen by just people walking along the path. There we go. I don't mind if it's makes it a little bit more entertaining for the helicopters. So let's get this connected up over here. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that steep. Redo that. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so now we get to repair.
You nervous to be back, Dr. Grant?
You know, last time I was here, I left in kind of a hurry. And I want to make absolutely sure what happened isn't repeated ever again, so I've returned, reluctantly. On the positive side of the ledger, it's a chance to work with living dinosaurs. Does that paint a clearer picture for you?
Completely, Dr. Grant. And Mr. Hammond seems pretty confident we can get everything working as designed and intended.
Confidence is not something John Hammond lacks. Competence, however,
Is something I pride myself in, Dr. Grant. We'll need to repair the geothermal power station to start.
Okay, once that is done, we can focus on the visitor center. Repaired and powered, it should give us a solid base of operations.
Alright, so now we have to...
You know, I was reluctant to come back here for obvious reasons, but then I realized that I was even more reluctant to stay away because nature would take its course, as it always does.
I felt the same. Still, there's no denying this is the single most important place on Earth right now. Perhaps ever.
Perhaps, but what of Dr. Grant?
He and I are a team. Through thick and thin, you know?
Yes. Still, chaos, Dr. Sattler. Chaos has me contemplating whether we can actually make things better or just delay the inevitable.
It all comes down to responsibility. The last time we were here, we were Hammond's guests. This time, we're more like partners. Now we have the knowledge and the means to make a change.
Ambitious, Dr. Sattler. That's ambitious, but, you know, I do like the sentiment.
Good. I'll need a research module added to the visitor center. Then we can get a look at the different fencing available.
Let's add an emergency bunker to that list as well. I mean, you know, we've both experienced how effective fences have been in the past.
Alright. Okay, there's the emergency bunker. I'm gonna stick it right back in here. Where is Stranger Team? Okay.
Angry dinosaurs. Hey, I can save everybody a whole lot of time and just explain what happens eventually. And that eventually comes much sooner than anybody anticipates. Well, you know, except me.
Asset collection request received.
Where's the other one?
Asset in transit. En route to
Well, at least get them back in their own cage, hopefully. Or not.
Repair request acknowledged. Commencing asset transit. Asset transported.
Yeah, at least these guys, once we get this fence fixed, hopefully, they'll hopefully be able to stay in there. Let's see here. I know I had some dead dinos over here.
Collecting asset.
I'll get those removed.
Transportation complete. Asset to be collected.
Get that guy. Alright, so we need to get in here and research something. Electrified cable fence. Enclosures. Yep, there it is. We'll get that addressed.
Transit has commenced.
So once that is researched, we should be able to finish off these fences here. Another dead Gallimimus. Ah, there he is.
No problem.
Mr. Hammond is very concerned. We're getting reports of staff injuries.
Velociraptors. Okay, we have to get them enclosed in the raptor pen.
Aren't you an expert on raptors, Dr. Grant?
I think that it'd be fair to say that raptors and Dr. Grant have history.
Devoting your life to the study of an animal means accepting the harsh truth that it would try to kill you if you ever came face to face with it.
You did come face to face with it.
Which was impossible before Jurassic Park. So that had to count for something.
It did. It counted for a lot of sleepless nights.
Okay. Yep, got it.
Acknowledged.
Get that one then. Where's the third one? Triceratops, Gallimimus, Triceratops. Don't need to do those. Dilophosaurus, those guys are all good. Fence broken. Ah, there he is.
Task received.
Alright. Get these transport teams to get these guys put back in their home. Like I tried to do a little bit ago, but it wouldn't let me. I don't want you. I want the outpost. So I can get the transport team.
Picking up asset. Confirming task.
So our goal now is get everything under control, right?
Control?
Yep.
No, Finch. The best you can hope for on Isla Nublar is managed chaos. Okay?
And that is why you are here, Dr. Malcolm.
So, not my sparkling personality then?
We just need Jurassic Park manageable, chaos and all. Then we can think about larger plans.
John, Alan and I still really aren't comfortable opening the park to tourists.
That is kind of an understatement.
I understand your sentiment and your concerns, but all in due course. And I do seem to remember seeing the public at your dig site in the Badlands. Charged them, didn't you?
Those donations help fund our research.
As did I.
For which we are grateful.
But it's really no different than what we are doing here at Jurassic Park, Dr. Sattler. Just on an, admittedly, much grander scale.
And with more theatrics and buttered popcorn.
Ooh.
We all know your vision, John. But the execution, it really needs work.
That is why you are all here. To make sure this dream, my dream, doesn't die.
And there is one other major difference between us, John. In Montana, Ellie and I were pulling dinosaur fossils out of the ground. And here, it's the dinosaurs that are trying to put us into the ground.
And isn't that exciting?
Finch, you really need to learn when to stop talking.
So I wonder if because he just... Nope, they're okay. I was to say, I'm wondering if because he just picked up the dead dino, if it was still showing. So he's still tranquilized.
Delivery has been completed.
Good. Got one more. Woohoo! Ooh. Ooh. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the video there. I'm gonna try to keep these videos for Jurassic World Evolution a little on the short side, just because I really don't have too many short videos. But anyway, with that being said guys, if you're already a subscriber, I greatly appreciate it and I thank you. If you're not, however, do me a favor, and if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Then while you're at it, ring that bell so that way you can be notified of every video and not just a select few that the people that be may warrant. I'll put it that way. So until next time guys, take care, peace.